stop scrolling. Before you click on anything else, I need you to listen carefully. There is a Minecraft entity that is older than almost every creepypasta you've heard of. Older than Entity 303, older than the Seeds of Horror. And yes, even older than most Herobrine sightings. Its name is simple, its appearance is simple, but its story is one of the darkest and most corrupted legends in the entire Minecraft community. This entity is known as NULL, a figure made of pure blackness, a human shape, but with no features, no eyes, no mouth, no color, no definition, a walking void, a missing piece of data that somehow became alive. And today I'm going to give you every piece of information, every article, every wiki, every mod, every community rumor, and every theory that exists about him. This is the most complete NULL video you will find on YouTube, so stay until the end, because the final theory might change the entire way you see NULL forever. Now, so let me take you to the beginning. What exactly is NULL? At first glance, NULL looks like a glitch, a mistake, something that shouldn't exist in Minecraft. And that's exactly how the myth started. Players described NULL as an empty player. A model that looked like Steve, but with absolutely everything erased. As if someone took a black marker and filled in his whole body. But here's the disturbing part. The original stories claimed that NULL wasn't just a glitch. NULL was a deleted mob. A mob that had its name removed. A creature with its identity stripped away. A mob without a label. Without an ID, without a category, without a purpose. And that is why he became so dangerous, because something with no identity tries to take yours. The origins. Where did the NULL legend come from? NULL's earliest mentions come from Minecraft creepypasta communities. Old forums, fan wikis, small posts that slowly grew into something bigger. People began reporting strange sightings in their worlds. A shadow-like player standing at the edge of a forest. A black figure inside abandoned mine shafts. Or a silent presence hovering just out of render distance. Some players claimed NULL could break blocks on its own. Others said NULL would create corrupted chunks. Some said their worlds became darker whenever NULL was near. Others said their inventory suddenly emptied for no reason. And some claimed that NULL didn't just appear in the world, he appeared in their logs. Lines of code showing entity.null, ID null, or sometime Mobi's missing ID. And these sightings were usually followed by only one thing: world corruption. Chunks missing. Saved files breaking, or the entire world failing to load. But the strangest thing wasn't the sightings, or the corrupted worlds, or the broken logs. The strangest thing was that all the stories sounded similar, even though the people writing them had no connection to one another. Different players, different years, different places in the world. But the same description: a black featureless player standing completely still, watching me. The community expansion, how NULL grew stronger. As videos and posts spread, NULL evolved from a glitch into a full character with lore behind him. Fan-made wikis began writing full articles about him. Broken script projects added more theories, and eventually mod creators stepped in. One of the most well-known NULL-related mods is the Unknown Null mod. This mod allows players to summon or encounter a hostile version of NULL. He can teleport, he can corrupt the world, He can attack with effects that mimic file corruption. His model is pitch black, with no face, and his presence alone is enough to break the calm feeling of Minecraft. Through mods like this, the legend became interactive. Players didn't just read about Null anymore. They began filming encounters, uploading them to YouTube, and creating creepypasta channels, experimenting with seed challenges, and spreading theories. Some videos claimed Null stalked players silently. Some showed him destroying torches or signs. Others showed him appearing on cursed seeds that were linked to other myths. The Null legend became a living community project. Popular YouTube videos and the Null explosion. Null blew up when several YouTubers made detailed videos about him. Creators made lore videos, explainers, fake encounters, mod showcases, and entire series based around Null trying to take over a world. Some titles included What Null Really Is. The Truth About Null in Minecraft. I summoned Null in my world and this happened, and Null versus Herobrine. These videos helped define NULL's personality. Some creators portrayed him as a corrupted developer test dummy. Others said he was the final form of an erased player. Some claimed he was a parasite that infects worlds. Others claimed he was connected to the void dimension. And the comments on these videos are just as important. People posting their own sightings, people showing screenshots of black figures, people asking whether Null could be watching them. The legend survived because every viewer added something new to it. The technical side, why some players think Null is real. Here's where things get interesting. Null is fictional. But the reason people believed in him for so long is because Minecraft does use the word null in its code. When Minecraft encounters an entity it can't identify, when a mob is missing an ID, or when a server tries to load something that doesn't exist, the word null appears in logs. This leads to misunderstandings like, my server says null appeared. I got a null entity error in my game. My log shows a mob ID listed as null. These situations are normal programming behavior, but when players saw the word null and already knew the legend, they connected the dots, and suddenly, a normal error message became a sign of a ghost. The most popular null theories. The community has developed several main theories about what null truly is. Theory 1, the deleted mob. Null was originally an unused mob that Mojang removed, but the entity remained in the game as a broken remnant, a ghost of a deleted creature. Theory 2, the corrupted Steve. Null might be an early test version of the Steve model, a blank template, a placeholder that became self-aware. Theory 3, the missing ID. Some believe Null is literally a missing entity. ID, a creature defined only by absence, something that was never meant to have a name. Theory 4, the dark opposite of Herobrine. If Herobrine is the watcher, Null is the eraser. One looks at you, the other removes what you create. Theory 5, a manifestation of world corruption. Null doesn't break worlds. He is broken worlds, a glitch made alive, a virus that spreads through damaged chunks. All of these theories give Null personality and purpose, but none truly explain his motives. That is where the final theory comes in, a theory that some players believe might actually be the closest thing to the truth. The final theory: Null is a reflection of you. Some players believe Null copies the player's data. He mirrors your movements when you aren't looking. He spawns in areas where you build. He appears in worlds where you've played the longest. And he only shows himself when you start forgetting about him. This theory claims that Null is not an enemy. He is a shadow. Your shadow, a void version of your player. A reflection of the world you've shaped, a glitch created by your own actions. It sounds bizarre, but many players reported seeing Null only after playing the same world for hundreds of hours. What if Null is not haunting Minecraft? What if he's haunting you